Dragon. Oh, hello everyone. This is my friend here. You all know who this is, right? Right? Wrong, because if you knew who this was, you wouldn't be watching this video, dumb. For lazy people who did not want to watch Dragon Ball Z because they had to go all the way through the whole series and made me have to make this video. Yay! Okay, so Dragon Ball Z was written by Akira Toriyama and published by Shonen Jump during their weekly serialized in 1984. Yeah, 84. In Japan alone, it sold over 156 million copies, making it the second best-selling manga, which really gives you a reason to watch it. Talking to all of you, especially you. Dragon Ball Z was cut into 3 series: Ball, Z, and GT. Ball series that ever started was Dragon Ball, which was the first manga series too. Dragon Ball introduced the main character, Goku, which all of you should know. Oh wait, that's right. You're watching this video to find out what it's about. So basically, Dragon Ball was about Goku and learning about how he had these magnificent powers. We learned that he was raised by his grandfather Gohan. In the beginning of the series, we meet Bulma, who becomes his best friend and takes him on the journey for the Dragon Balls. During this journey for the Dragon Balls, we also meet the characters Yamcha, Oolong. Most of these characters you don't really see in the next series, Dragon Ball Z, maybe a few times. Actually, thinking about it, only 1 episode in the beginning, so yeah, don't expect that when you're watching only Dragon Ball. During Dragon Ball, Goku trains with Turtle Hermit, Master Roshi, who teaches him the best move in the series, the Kamehameha Wave. He is trained by God himself. Well, during that time when Dragon Ball was out, the only God that was in the series was Kami. It's kind of weird because Kami actually means God. But yeah, so he's trained by many other people, but during this training stuff, he also battles many foes, such as, off the top of my head, I say Demon King Piccolo. He also does actually fight the Red Ribbon Army, which is supposed to be based off of the Soviet Union. Kind of hilarious when Akira Toriyama would do something like that. Near the end of the series, Goku ends up being 18 or 17. We're not exactly sure. He becomes 18, gets proposed at, or proposes to his future wife Chi-Chi. Series. Dragon Ball Z series has basically Goku as an adult, and he's teaching his son Gohan, and they fight. He learns about his Saiyan heritage, or how he learns about the Super Saiyan form, or whatever. He meets a new rival named Vegeta, who is supposedly the prince of all Saiyans, and finds out that his planet and his entire race was destroyed, besides him and Vegeta, and also this other guy named Turtles, but we're not going to talk about that right now. So, the first villain of the series was Vegeta, actually. Vegeta didn't become an ally until they went to Namek and fought Frieza, which is where Goku learned his Super Saiyan form. The reason they went there was because after fighting Vegeta, a lot of their friends had died and stuff, and so Piccolo had died during the battle, and Piccolo is a part of Kami, and if Piccolo dies, Kami dies. And Kami's the one who made the Dragon Balls, and if Kami is dead, then the Dragon Balls are gone. So Kami died, and so what they did was they had chosen to go to Namek, but it turns out Frieza had found out about the Dragon Balls on Namek too. So basically it was Frieza and his men, plus Vegeta, and Gohan, Krillin, and Bulma. Yeah, so after Goku beat Frieza on Namek, they had to fight the androids or whatever. But it turns out that the androids, well, never really defeated, since they had a bigger threat that rose up. The androids and Cell were all created by Dr. Gero, a scientist from the Red Ribbon Army, which Goku had destroyed as a younger. And so Dr. Gero planned on assassinating Goku. So basically, by the end of the Cell and Android saga, Goku had died once again, but they couldn't wish him back because you can only wish someone back once with the Dragon Balls. So what happened was Goku was fully dead, but his son Gohan, after already becoming a Super Saiyan, just like Vegeta and also Vegeta's future son Trunks, who came to warn them about the androids and stuff. What happened was that Gohan reached another level of Super Saiyan that none of the other Saiyans had. He had reached Super Saiyan 2. But by the Buu Saga, when this little guy came along, and guess what? He's a villain. Well, by the end of the series, it's pretty complicated because Buu was actually the reason. This Buu right here was the first Buu that we see in the Buu Saga, but it turns out that Buu had absorbed so many people that he absorbed one of the Kais to get this look and sort of stabilize them and stuff. So after all of that, all of the series, Goten and Trunks, who Goten is Goku's next son after Gohan, they learn the fusion or whatever that Goku teaches them, and they kind of like separate. No, they don't do it, but they fight Buu or whatever. But it also turns out, before they fought Buu, Buu had split up into two. It was just the good Buu and an evil Buu. Happened was the evil Buu had beaten and absorbed the good Buu, and after that it created this evil Buu, but like, you know, he was regular pink or whatever, and he had this Buu's powers. That Buu absorbed Gohan when he was older or whatever. He absorbed Goten and Trunks when they fused, and they got the name Gotenks. And they absorbed Piccolo too. He absorbed Piccolo. But what happened is that, oh yeah, before even all that happened, Vegeta had sacrificed himself. He basically detonated a bomb. Well, what he did was he used a concentration of all his energy to create an explosion that was supposed to kill Buu, but it turns out it was a waste. But Vegeta, just like Goku, had earned a day, his 24-hour day, to come back to Earth, and he was able to fight Buu with Goku. Goku and Vegeta did get their life back though. What happened was that the Supreme Kai, well, the old Supreme Kai, had given Goku his life and whatever. And Vegeta got wished back. So by the end of the series, they had to fight Kid Buu, which was another form of Buu, after the fat one got out or whatever. And they all fought in the Supreme Kai's world. And ending the series right there. Goku turns Super Saiyan. We do see that Goku does become Super Saiyan 2, just like plus Vegeta, but Goku reaches Super Saiyan 3. And he also taught Goten and Trunks before having to go back to the other world and help Gohan train, whatever. And so Goku turns Super Saiyan and does the Spirit Bomb, getting tons of people energy all the way from Hell, Earth, just everywhere, calling people and calling everyone, telling them to give them this energy. And by the end of the series, we see that Buu is dead. We do see something good. We see kind of the last episode of this series was supposed to lead off to GT. We meet a resurrected Buu, reincarnated Buu. Buu is reincarnated as a the Fat Buu does live though. The Fat Buu does live, but the evil Buu or whatever, Kid Buu, was reincarnated as a human called Oob, who is black, the only black character we see in the series, which is kind of messed up. But the Oob seems to have Goku. Only person who knows about Oob is Goku, and what happens is that Oob has all the powers and potential that Kid Buu did. And so Goku, at the end of the series, chooses to train Oob. He leaves pretty quickly at the tournament or whatever, and they go and train. It's pretty good ending. I really don't feel like doing GT, guys, because GT, if you really want to know about GT, just look at the name, Goku's Time. That's it right there, Dragon Ball Goku Time. And if you can reference that to Aquaman, just hook me up with that. So to end this video, I'm gonna let Buu over here end it off. Go ahead.